Hello, welcome to Dightsoft. So today we'll be looking at how to use the inventory side of Dightsoft. So the first thing I want us to look at is I am currently in GM head office and I am in cash point. Okay, so you can switch between the branch you want. If you want to do anything in, let's say, Lagos branch, you have to switch to Lagos branch, or you switch to Abuja branch. But where I want us to work on is this head office. So anything we are doing now will be for head office alone. So let's go to inventory because that's what I want us to look at. So you click on inventory. So the first thing I want us to look at is unit. When I go to unit and I click on view, you will see that already we have different kinds of units like in yard, in pieces. This is ml, kg, meters. So you can simply create your unit by clicking on create. Then you enter the name you want to call the unit. Okay. For now, I don't want to create any unit because already I have created different units. We also have author, like for digital items, like who created that particular item, digital items, who created that particular, like for books and other digital items. Then also we have brands. If I go to view, I will see the brands that I've created. I've created a brand called Big Bull, Fendi, Gucci, LG, Toyota. So you can create more brand by clicking on create. I will call this brand GM. That's the name of the brand. Okay. You put in the name you want to call the brand and you click on submit. All right. So if I go to view, under brand, I will see this GM. Look at this GM that I created now. We also have subcategory. Before we look at this subcategory, let's look at category. So I will click on category. You have like drinks, electronics, footwear, furniture, general. So I will create another categories. I will call it office use. I will just call this category office use. So you put in the name and you click on submit. So if I go to view, you will see those categories like your drinks I mentioned earlier. Look at the one I created now, office use. So the category is for a case where you want to categorize your item, like for some products are for office use only. You can put them, you can create a category, call it office use. You can create different types of category and put your product under those category. Now we now have subcategory, like for instance, this subcategory could be, let's say, office use. Office use, we have furnitures, we have electronics. So you can create one called okay, so this will be electronics. So this is subcategory of this office use. So under office use, you can have maybe electronics, furniture. The same thing applies to other categories. So these are for category. Now Dightsoft also have warehouse. So for instance, your business, you have two warehouse in the same location. You have two warehouse and you have a store or a showroom or your outlet. So here you now create your stores. Like we have store here. If I want to create a new store, I will click on create. Then I will select the location I want to create that store, which is head office. I will put in the name I want to call that warehouse. Okay, I already have 3 warehouse. I don't want to create more. But you can easily adjust any of these by going to mark this one, check this one, then you click on edit. Okay, then you can now change the name. So this could be warehouse, so you can call it any name you want. So let me try it again. You check this one, then you click on this, you click on edit. You can as well delete this warehouse if you want. The same thing applies to other things like category. You can come here, click on this, then you can delete or change the name. Okay, so let's proceed. So like I mentioned earlier, warehouse is you have two warehouse and a store. So you can name these things anything. So what this thing means is that I have two warehouse, then I have a store. If I receive new supply, I can decide to put it in warehouse one, this warehouse. I receive another supply, I can decide to put it here. Then whenever goods at the outlet or at the store get finished, I can transfer from here to here, or I can transfer vice versa. All right, so this is that is what this warehouse is used for. So let's now begin with product. So if I want to create a new product, I will go to product. I'll click on create, that is this one. So I will select the location I want this product to be in. I will select the type of this product. So I will choose standard. If I choose digital as for digital products, then service as service-based item, like for laundry, there could be washing and ironing of polo, ironing of trouser, just like that. That is for service. But the one we are doing is standard because it's a more of products. When customer buys product, the system deducts. When you receive supply or purchase, the system adds. So we'll choose standard. So what name do we want to call this thing? So let's just call this plaster. Okay, so the name of this product is plaster, right? I want us to call it plaster. So assuming this plaster has barcode, you can scan it and put the barcode here. Otherwise, we'll make use of this default one that the system have already generated for us. All right, so either we scan in the barcode of the item we want to register, or we make use of the default one here. We just leave it out. So I will leave it like this. So plaster is under which brand? Let me put it under GM. Okay, the makers of this plaster is GM, for instance. GM are the makers of this. So even though this brand is optional, we also have category. I want to put it under let me put it under electronics, or okay, let's put it under, so you can choose the location that is suitable for this particular product. So let me just put it under furniture. So we also have subcategory. I will leave this one, is not mandatory. Then we have in pieces, so I will choose pieces because I want to, this is the unit I want to use for this product. Now if this product has a model number, you can put it here, otherwise you can leave it blank. So if assuming the product model number is this, you can put it, type in the model number. We also have serial number, alert quantity. If the product gets to 5, let the system notify me that I'm running out of stock. That is the meaning of this. Or you can say if it gets to 10, let the system notify me that I am running out of stock. You can also fix expiring date if it's item that has expiring date. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. So this is the cost price of these products. So cost price, how much did you buy? How much is the unit cost of this product? Is 1,000. How much do I want to sell it? I want to sell it 1,500. All right. So 1,500 is what I want to sell this product. Also, the dealer price, I want to be selling to dealer at 1,400. Then the distributors will buy it at 1,350. Okay. Though this one and this one are optional, is not mandatory. Okay, you can always leave them blank. You can just put, even if you don't want to put cost price, you can still leave it blank. So any field that has red asterisks like this are mandatory field. Others are optional. So we are saying this 1,000 I sell to end user 1.5, to dealer I sell at 1.4, and distributor I sell at 1,350. Okay. So now there is also another kind of price which is called price range. So this is a case you want to be selling at different categories or group of people. Now this price range is, for instance, if you buy 24 pieces of this, all right, if you buy 24, okay, I want to use 1,000 so that we can really understand it. I will sell 900, I will sell 950. All right, so cost price, let's say the cost price is 600. Okay, so I will use 1,000 so that we can really understand this. So this loan quantity is any quantity I type in here will be deducted when next I make purchase. For instance, is used for a case where you want to sell item you don't have. There are some company that some customer wants some product, but you don't have it at the moment, and you know that the system will not allow you to sell what you don't have. So you can actually type in loan. You can say, okay, I want to sell 4, or I'm selling 4 at the moment. Please, later, whenever I receive supply, deduct this 4 from the supply and record the remaining 1. That is what this loan quantity is meant for. All right, so but we'll leave it blank. Then we have price range. So this price range is this. The price I'm selling to end user is 1,000. Now, if you buy carton, so let's say you buy carton, or let me use by carton. So you can put it any name you want to call it. Carton is 24. Let's say it's 24 in a carton. Normally it's supposed to be 24,000 times this, but I want to sell it at 20,000 naira. Okay, so whoever buy carton, I will just sell it at 20,000. So that is the meaning of this. You can create another one and say, if I buy pack, let's say pack is 12 pieces in a pack, and whoever buy this, I will sell it at maybe 9,000. You put in any amount you want to sell it, or 10,000, or whatever amount. So the implication of this is that if I can sell by carton, I will sell it 20,000. Carton is, I can sell by pack, so you can add as many as you want. All right, so you can add as many as you want. So that is what this price range is used for. We also have feature in mobile. So this is if you want to be selling with your mobile app, you need to, so you can feature it on mobile. It will be among the products that will appear in mobile. There are also fields like measurement. There are other fields here, but they are not mandatory anyway. There is a place you can turn off some of this field, make some mandatory, remove some that you don't need. Dightsoft allows for that configuration. So once you're done, we will now click submit. So the product have registered. If I go to, so you see now that I have plaster, I have 0 pieces. So if I want to make adjustment to this, maybe I want to change the name, or I want to change the price or something, I can click here, then click on option, then click on edit. Then I can now, maybe I forgot to add serial number, so I can now add it and also submit back. Okay, or I click on anywhere here, I will see a preview of the product. I will see the price range. Look at the quantity. The quantity is 0. I don't have any quantity yet. Okay, So you can click and edit and submit. So there are two ways to edit this. Either you click here to preview and edit, or you check and edit. You can as well delete and export. There are a lot of things you can do here. Okay, so this is how to create a product. So now we have a product called plaster. You can create as many products that you want. There's another thing I want to mention under products. If this is like I mentioned, if this is a service-based business, select service. It's very important. Just select service. If it's something like you don't actually want to be adding quantity before you sell, okay, like all this laundry, you wash, you iron, all these service-based business, that is no, you can choose service. It's mandatory that you choose service. Okay, so now we have added this product, and this product is 0. This one is 71. So let's say we now want to receive supply. We receive 50 cartons or 50 pieces or 100 pieces or whatever number you receive from your supplier, and you want to queue it in or register it in Dightsoft. You will go to stock purchase. So you go to stock purchase. Under stock purchase, you click on create. So the first thing is your reference, because this product plaster was supplied to you by a company, and normally the company will give you an invoice of supply. So most times some invoice carries reference, so you can type it there. If it doesn't have, you can type anything that will show you that, okay, this is what this transaction is meant for. So I could call it supply, or I call it monthly supply, or I call it this week's supply or today's supply. So you can give it any name or any remarks you want. Reference date, let's say it's today I ordered it, or it's today that I receive it, or so you can just put accordingly. Reference invoice number, mostly on the invoice. You can ignore this if you don't have it. Okay, remember that I said earlier that we have different warehouse. So this is the warehouse. So where do I want to put these goods that I've received from my supplier? Maybe I want to put it in warehouse. So this warehouse, okay? Let's just put it in this warehouse. So you select the product, you type. So once you type, it's going to select it for you. If this is the only item that has whatever you type here, it will automatically select it for you. So let's check. Okay, so this is so you see that now these two items has X on it. This one has X, this one has S. That's why it's so you now select. But if maybe is the only item that has S, the system will automatically select it for you. Are seeing duplicate, possible duplicate selection, because I've already selected this. So now that you have selected this product, you can as well select more. You can add more item if you want. Maybe I can still select this big 55 inches TV, okay? But I don't want to enter this. I just want this one. So look at the product I selected. The price, like I registered, is 1,000. How many did I receive? I received 100 pieces of this product at 600 naira per unit. So the system will calculate it for you. So it's 60,000. So this is what these goods that I purchased from my supplier, this is the worth of it. I can from here, there are, in as much that this stock purchase is meant to add quantity to the product that you have, and as well record purchase that you made from your supplier. You can from this stock purchase and actually make adjustments if you don't want to be going to product list and do edit. So I can from here and change the price, okay, but I will leave it at 1,000 naira. So maybe the unit cost is now 500 naira. It's no longer 600. So you see, so I can from here and change the cost price, the selling price. If I want to change more thing, I can click on this. So I can from here and also change the product name, update it, product code, model number, dealer price. So you can actually from here and change all this. You can Also make adjustments to your price range. So if I click submit, 100 pieces will be added to what I have initially. So let me, either you click submit or you click submit and print if you want the printout. So I'll just submit. So it has submitted. If I go to view under pro stock purchase, you will see what we did now. There is this one. So you see plaster, we purchase 100 pieces. If I go to product list, you will see that plaster is now 100 pieces. Okay. So we now have 100 pieces of plaster, and if I preview it, we have it in the warehouse. Okay, warehouse is the only place we have this plaster. So let's do another purchase. If you notice, supply, I will put this one in warehouse too. Okay. Let me select plaster. So this time around, I want to purchase 10. I'm purchasing 10. So another thing is this: 10 is 500. Who supplied you? The first one we did not enter the supplier's details. So the system will use default name. So, but if now I want to record who supplied me these goods, I want to be keeping record of my supplier and how much I'm owing them. I will click here if you have not registered the supplier before. So I will call this from Mr. Let's say the name of the company is Mr. Mike. Mike. So the name is Mike Group. Okay. So that is the name of the company. You can put the company phone number. Maybe you just type in the company phone number and you click submit. So once this thing submit, if I now want to select the supplier, I already have it. So I can type the phone number or the name. You can see Mr. Mike Group. So I've selected, this is the person that supplied me these goods. So what this thing means is that if I submit it, it will mean that I'm owing this company 5,000 for these goods they supplied me. If you have paid, you can click the account you want to debit from, maybe from First Bank, and I've paid them 1,000 for this product. But I'm yet to actually clear the remaining balance. So I've paid 1,000, so I still have a outstanding balance of 4,000. That's what this thing means. So if I submit this, you find out that I will be owing these people. Let me select them again. Though the transaction has gone through, you'll see that I'm owing them 4,000 naira. Okay, so this is how you could receive your supply. If I go to product list, I should have 110. Okay. So this is under supply. I can go to stock purchase. If you want to search for your record, you click on filter. You can say, okay, I want to see supply I did from 1st to 31st. You will see all the whole supplies that I did. All right. So these are all supply I've done so far. If I want to, and you will see the different company name. If you want to preview anyone, you click, you will preview, see what is inside. All right. Now, if I want to see for location, you can select location. You can still select the supplier you want. You will see all supply for this particular what is it called? Supplier. So that is for stock purchase. If I want to see all products, I go to, that's product that I've supplied. I'll go to product under supply. This will show you invoice, all the invoice that you registered. This will show you product, the content of those invoice. So you can also search by product, by brand, by date. So we have internal transfer. That is, you can transfer from one location to another. So you can do transfer. So this transfer will only work if I have a copy of this plaster in another location. If I don't have this plaster in another location, it will not work. And the way to copy it is this. If I, let me quickly register or import a product. So I'll go to Abuja office, or let's go to Lagos office. So under Lagos office, I will go to products, I will go to import. Because at the moment, Lagos office, I've not registered any product at all. Like you can see, the product is empty. So I'll go to import under product. So I want to import this plaster I have from the head office to Lagos branch, so that I'll have the same copy of this product in my Lagos branch. So I will select where do I want to copy from the head office. It will show you all the product that they have. So I just want to copy this. I don't want to copy this one. So plaster is just what I want. So you will click on submit. So you see now that we have plaster. Okay, so we now have plaster. Plaster is 0. So you can see that we have plaster and it's 0. So now we can now copy. We can now make transfer. So to do transfer, let's go to our head office. So I will go to interlocation transfer on interlocation. So click on create. So here reference maybe is transfer. I can call it so warehouse. Where are you transferring from? I'm transferring from warehouse, and location you are transferring to. So I'm sending this thing to Lagos branch. I'm sending it to their store in Lagos branch. You can also type something here, maybe description. All right. So you can now click submit. I did not select. What is it called? Lagos branch does not have. There is something I did not select. I think I don't have it. Let me check. I don't have it here. Oh, sorry. I did not select. I've not selected a product. That's why I'm having. So I need to select. All right. So plaster. We need to select product. So we did not select product. That was why we saw that error message. So how many are you transferring? I'm transferring 10 pieces. All right. So I want to send 10 pieces from this branch to the Lagos branch. So we have 10, we have 100 in this warehouse. Then I think we have another one in this warehouse too, but I want to take from this one. All right. So it has gone successfully. If I want to check, I'll go to view. You will see the transfer that you just did, sent product transfer. You will see the name of the product. You transferred it to Lagos branch. 10 pieces was transferred. So if I go to my product list, I will have 100. Yes, because I have warehouse. See that warehouse is 90. Initially it was 100. I removed 10 from this warehouse. I still have another 10 in this warehouse. So total of warehouse is what you are seeing here. So if I switch to Lagos branch, you will see that I have 10 pieces in their store. You can see it here, store. So this is how you could transfer from one branch to another. So, and also how you can do copy product from one branch to another. So we also have internal transfer, stock transfer. These are for between in the same location. The one we did is from one location to another. So I will now say I will also use short form transfer. Reference date. I want to send from warehouse to store. So